Hi, I'm David Compton. Police hunt for a possible truck stop serial killer, and van freight rates hit new highs.
Hi, I'm Jessica Rose. Now you can get your blood pressure checked while you're fueling up, and the trucking industry files a lawsuit in Rhode Island. These are the stories we'll be covering along with our Rig of the Week on this edition of the Trucker News Channel.
New Mexico State Police have reached out to the trucking community to see if some cryptic messages found at 2 truck stops might be that of a serial killer. It seems like a very unusual message was left on a bathroom wall at a New Mexico truck stop, and while police are being guarded and not giving away too many details for fear of creating copycats, the almost exact same message was found at another truck stop bathroom in a different state. Police are not revealing what exactly the message said, but they say it's very similar to, "The body is at milepost 123. You'll have to figure out which state and highway, TSK." As horrible as it sounds, the FBI estimates that there's anywhere between 25 to 50 serial killers operating in the United States at any one time. Be safe out there, folks.
Thanks, David. Fill up on gas, check your tires, and visit the doctor? Now it's easier than ever thanks to 3 new urgent care travel clinics opening at select Pilot Flying J locations. The new clinics, located in Baytown, Texas, Carlisle, Pennsylvania, and West Memphis, Arkansas, continue urgent care travel's focus on providing medical services to fleets and professional drivers. With 9 total locations across the country, the company is meeting a growing need in the industry. Analysis of over 15,000 physicals performed at DOT clinics shows that 50% of drivers have one or more serious medical conditions, including diabetes, hypertension, obesity, and high cholesterol, which can potentially limit a CDL to 1 year or less. Next, freight rates continue to soar, and the trucking industry files a lawsuit against Rhode Island. We'll get the details right after this message.
At Melton Truck Lines, you'll get the respect you deserve. We give our drivers the total package. With top pay, state-of-the-art equipment, and great benefits. We welcome the opportunity to have you join the Melton family. The time is now.
For the week ending July 7th, freight rates reached record highs at the end of June, only to shoot even higher during the 4th of July holiday week, according to the Department of Transportation trendlines. The national average van rate rose to a new record of $2.45 per mile, and the national reefer rate jumped to $2.77 per mile. The national flatbed rate held steady at $2.82 per mile, but the flatbed load-to-truck ratio declined for the 4th week in a row. Load-to-truck ratios declined for vans and reefers as well, due to partly the holiday vacation schedules. When compared to the previous week, spot market loads were down 32%, van-to-load truck ratios decreased 16%, spot van rates were up 5.6%, and flatbed load-to-truck ratios were down 23%.
The American Trucking Association has filed a lawsuit against the Rhode Island Department of Transportation over the newly instated truck-only tolls. The tolls, which began on June 11th, are part of a $5 billion plan to help improve roads and bridges throughout the state. The ATA lawsuit claims only charging truckers is unfair, as it doesn't take into account the amount of damage caused to highways by normal vehicle use. In response to the suit, the Rhode Island DOT said, "This is a lawsuit we expected. We are prepared to defend the program and have been prepared to do so for 3 years. We are confident that we will prevail." Well, Rhode Island, I guess the trucking industry will see you in court. We'll be right back with our Rig of the Week after this quick message.
Normally on the Rig of the Week, we look at some cool truck one of our viewers owns or has customized. This week's a bit different. This guy built some of the coolest remote-controlled semis that you've ever seen. We don't know much about him as we stumbled across his YouTube channel, and everything we found on him, well, it's written in Italian. But he goes by the YouTube name Virtual Maker Luca, so you can look that one up yourself. The details of these models are unreal, with smoke coming from the stacks down to the realistic diesel motor sound effects. What kid, or adult for that matter, wouldn't want one of these? If you have a rig you'd like us to profile here on the show, send us a video to rigoftheweek@thetrucker.com.
If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to click the little red subscribe button below. You can also go to thetrucker.com to read the latest breaking news stories. That's all for this edition. On behalf of David Compton, myself, Jessica Rose, and all of us here at the Trucker News Channel, thanks for watching.
I know it's only my first month, but I could really get used to this. I've never had so much support to do my job.
No problem, Dirk. I better got you all taken care of. You are all set.
Hey honey, I'll be home for dinner tonight, just like we planned.
Fueled by freedom. CRST dedicated.